Okay, hi, it's Heather. Tonight it's a video on commitment. You know, the big, strong word. Commitment's actually a very touchy subject. I've learned actually just trying to do this post like 20 times. Last video I did was just like 2 seconds ago, but none of the boys showed up, just like my old videos. I was so happy for the video. I was like, yeah, I did good, and then it failed. Um, but commitment, what brought this subject on is, well, at work tonight with the security guy, Nick. I talk to him all the time. He knows what... he's just like one of those people that you can say anything to and it's great. And so we just chat. He knows a lot about me. I hardly know anything about him. I'm horrible. I'm always... But, so commitment. He chose this topic. Because personally I'm a flight risk. That means I have commitment issues. And what makes me a flight risk is because my last relationship, I jumped out of the house and hold that I had with a guy and completely without any word. And it's not like it's not like I've jumped out of relationships before just because I didn't think things were going right, but didn't give enough excuses for it to make it right. So this makes me a commitment risk, a flight risk, which is commitment risk. But it also makes me a cunt for what I did to the last guy. But I had good reasons, so I am at least a reasonable cunt. So commitment's really important in a relationship because without commitment, what's it all for, right? You gotta be committed to the person. You gotta be there. If it's a relationship, you gotta be thinking about the future. So why are you dating this person if you don't want to think, or you don't think you'll be with them forever, right? So when it comes to commitment, it's one of the most important things. Because everything intertwines. Like, I'm a flight risk, commitment issue. If they don't trust you, it's a commitment issue. Trust is huge. Have you ever dated the person that's like, well, I trust you, it's just this person did this to me in the past, and I don't think I can let you do this because they did, well, that means they still have a problem with that other person, and they're still upset with them. That means they might still be in love with them, so just, walk away. Never let someone put you down or not let you do something because they were hurt by someone in the past. That's not you that did that to them, so don't let them, punish you. That's really important, and you need to remember that. So, trust. Trust is huge. Without trust, there cannot be a relationship. I've never had a problem with trust, really. But, I mean, after someone cheats on you, it's a little hard. It's just like, you can be worried, not worried. You can be wary. You could just be, aware of your surroundings and be like, well, and if you do get a little nervous about something, talk it out. You don't have to hide everything from someone. That's not why you're dating them, to hide everything from them. Which brings up another issue, which I was talking about in my other videos, is when you start a relationship and you have things in your past that are important to tell someone eventually, you might as well tell them before someone else does. Because if they don't hear it from you, then they might hear a different variation of the story, and it might not look in your way, or it might just sound even worse. But just make sure that, when you're starting something, you get everything out that needs to be out right away. And you just make sure that they're okay with that, because if you throw something out at them that they don't understand, or if they don't like, then it's just kind of like, they don't, they're not looking for that. It's just kind of like hurting them more and more. It's just bad. It's horrible. I was thinking a lot about this today. When you start a relationship and a lot of people are like, well, just don't hurt me. I mean, a lot of us just try not to hurt them intentionally as people we're dating, but someone gets hurt along the line. It always seems that way. But usually people say they're the ones who got hurt, but they never own up to the fact that they are the ones that hurt someone. Like I said, when I was a flight risk, I was the cunt. You know, my last relationship, I totally hurt the guy. And actually, my last fling, I totally hurt the guy. You know, it ended the day I got in my car and moved 2,000 miles away. But it's just, I've hurt people, and I'll openly admit it because I did it. And once I did it on purpose. The second time was inevitable, and we both saw it coming. But it's just the fact that it's there, and I did that, and I'm owning up to it because it's important to put out there and say, hey, I've been hurt, but I've also hurt people. You know, you gotta play both sides, because if you don't, you're just playing poor pity me, and that's not even fair. It's all about fair trust and honesty, right? I'm flat out right now. These videos are my personal opinion, and they they refer to me, and so if you do not have the same thoughts, beliefs, or feelings as me, then just ignore them, because I'm very strongly opinionated, I'm stubborn, and I rant. I say whatever's on my mind. So just, it's all personal. You don't have to take anything I say personally. Alright, so now that I have all of that out, I don't know what else to say. I mean, that was the whole video right there. I've just kind of been whoosh. This time, like last video, like I said, that last video I did was like great. But this one sucks. It really does. But I'm gonna post it. Why? Because it's gonna work. This is not a not falling in love video, because I am currently in a relationship that is like woohoo. I've never been a luckier person. That it's just flat out. You guys don't need to know about this. But this is my commitment video, and if you guys have any topics for me, go ahead and post them in my email box. My page name is HeatherRHuffman. Please subscribe if you like my videos. Yeah, just keep posting. Tell me what you like to hear and whatnot. I'll try to keep up. Live long and prosper, guys. Ah.